Rguroo's merge function enables you to join cases from a source dataset, referred to as a primary dataset, with cases in a target dataset, which are referred to as secondary datasets, by matching common columns. For simplicity, in this tutorial, I'm going to be using the datasets mergeset1, mergeset2, and mergeset3 from the Rguroo User's Guide repository. If you need assistance loading these datasets, please reference our video, Uploading a Dataset from an Rguroo repository. From the Data toolbar, click on the Functions menu, then scroll down to Merge. Here in the dialog box, you'll see the green plus button that is used to identify the variable or variables that are used for merging two datasets. So if we wanted to merge based on the values of 3 variables with common column names, we would click this button 3 times. Rguroo's merge function can also merge variables that don't have the same name as well. In the Keep Order section, you can indicate one of the following options for ordering cases in the resulting merged dataset. The As Are Default button assigns the lowest case numbers to the merged cases. Then the cases from the primary dataset only will come up next, and finish up with the cases from the secondary dataset in their original order. The As Primary Dataset button keeps the default case ordering from the primary dataset. Any subsequent case ordering is assigned by the cases from the secondary dataset only. Similarly, the As Secondary Dataset button keeps the default case ordering from the secondary dataset. Any subsequent cases are assigned from the primary dataset. The Sorted button assigns the lowest case numbers to the cases with the lowest values from the merged variables. If these variables are categorical data, the Sorted button will sort the merged data alphabetically from A to Z. This happens regardless if the cases come from the primary or secondary datasets, or whether the case in question has been merged. When multiple variables are used as merge criteria, Rguroo will sort based on the first listed variable and then break ties by the second and so forth. Now the Included Cases section is where you can select the cases to be included in the resulting merged dataset. The common Inner Join button includes only cases whose values for the merged variable appear in both the primary and secondary dataset. The Primary Dataset button includes only cases that appear in the primary dataset, regardless of whether they can be merged with the cases in the secondary dataset. This is equivalent to what is called a left outer join. Similarly, the Secondary Dataset button includes only cases that appear in the secondary dataset, regardless if they can be merged with the cases in the primary dataset. And this merge is equivalent to a right outer join. Finally, the All Outer Join button includes all unique case values from the merged variable or variables, regardless of whether they come from the primary or secondary dataset. Let me show you an example using mergeset1 and mergeset2. These two datasets have 2 common variables, physician and patient. However, each dataset has 3 unique variables that the other does not have. If I wanted to merge all the data from both mergeset1 and mergeset2, I would click on the All Outer Join radio button. I would also like to merge my dataset and have it sorted alphanumerically. Let's click on the Sorted radio button to do this. Hit the preview icon to see the results. As we can see, the merged data was sorted alphabetically. We can also see that not every patient had information for each variable. The merge function therefore filled these cells with NA values. I'm going to click on the Basics button, and this time I'm going to change my secondary dataset from mergeset2 to mergeset3. Mergeset3 is a list of doctors and the hospitals they work at. Now it turns out that the physicians from mergeset1 and the doctors from mergeset3 are the same variable under 2 different names. To merge these under a single variable, we need to hit the green plus button. This will create drop-down options for both mergeset1 and mergeset3. For mergeset1, let's click on the variable physician. And for mergeset3, let's click on the variable doctor. By clicking on the Primary Dataset radio button, I'll be able to add the hospitals that each physician works at to my primary dataset. Let's also keep the order of the dataset as sorted. Hit the preview icon to see the results. If you would like further details and examples on how to use the merge function, we encourage you to reference the chapter, Appending and Merging Two Datasets, from our user guidebook.